Welcome everyone into the virtual Talladega Superspeedway. We are here for Ruff Neck Madness Money Racing, season number 2, race number 5. Tonight here in the Xfinity Series car for 60 laps, 55% fuel, no fast repairs, fixed setups, 1 green, white, checkered. I'm your host here tonight, Michael Triscaro of PGR eSports. I'm joined in the booth by Landon Velicki, and we are going to have a little bit of fun here on a Wednesday night as the boss man James Wagoner of Wagoner's Welding gave us the go-ahead to have a little bit of fun. And Landon, hey, I've been drinking a little bit here tonight, drinking that red wine, some rosé, and I'm ready to throw down here on the broadcast with you here tonight. How's it going down there in Auburn University? I believe where? Alabama somewhere?
Yeah. What an intro. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's going great. Had a great day at work, and I come back here and 10 minutes before the race starts, get someone to do a with you as you're a drunk broadcaster here tonight. So, yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. Definitely looking at some of these drivers in the field here tonight, and I just found this out. Logan Clampett is in this race. Haven't seen him do a money race. I don't know if he's ever done one, at least as long as I've been around. So we got some heavy hitters in this race.
Yeah, we do. Logan Clampett actually raced a week ago here in RNR, and this is week number 5. We'll go through the remainder of the schedule here on the season. But we're going to have some fun. Scott Kazin in the chat, as is John Darnell. But right now, before we have that fun, we're going to go here to the starting grid as Dylan Basin, your pole sitter here tonight, with Logan York to his outside. Jeff Merck will start in 3rd, Scott Warren in 4th. Logan Clampett back for another week, as Landon alluded to, will start in 5th. Michael Guest starts in 6th here tonight. Wyatt Gray in 7th. Kenny Reel, looking to reel him in here at Talladega, will start in 8th. Trevin Astronaut, those pearly white teeth, out here on the track from Augusta, Georgia, starts 9th. And rounding out your top 10, the NASCAR Coke Series driver, Malik Ray.
In 11th, we got the 97 car of Axel Smith, followed by Kyler Wynn in the 82. 13th place will be Adam Young for the Jack Shack, Cody Nagels for Nightmare Esports. Garrett Maines back in 15th alongside Daniel Falkingham in 16th. Sierra Clampert 17th. Brian Hennings in 18th. Freddie Bazinez 19th. And Nathan Harper in 20th.
21st, James Gilsdorf. 22nd here tonight, Jared Haynes. Joe Huerta starts 23rd. John Donnell III starts in 24th. Steve Sizemore, 25th. Joshua McCullough in 26th. Cameron Craighead, better hold that line here tonight, young fella, starts in 27th. Stephen Miles, 28th. Dylan Jones in 29th. D3, Daniel Eberhardt starts in 30th.
31st, we got Nash Brambilla in the number 37 car for Team PGR. Sterling Theis, 32nd. Chris Melton, 33rd. Brock Westmoreland, 34th. Kenny McCullough, the captain for McCullough Motorsports, 35th. Followed by Chris Ramsey in 36th. And Quentin Steinbach will round out tonight's field in the 37th and final starting position.
At 37 drivers here on a Wednesday night for Ruff Neck Madness Money Racing. This is season number 2. Race number 5 as Dylan Basin will bring us to green here tonight for the first time. When we go green, we'll let you hear those engines come to song on the first lap. And like I said, I'm joined here in the booth by Landon Velicki. And it's possible we'll also have Dawson Wise here at some point in the night. And I am looking forward to this one. I'm going to pick up this drink, have another sip, as we get ready to let these engines rip and roar here at Tallaedga Superspeedway.
I'm sorry. We can tell you've been drinking over there, Mike. Some of those slip-ups are getting pretty hilarious. But anyway, yeah, the field's about to come to the green flag here for 60 laps. Talladega Superspeedway, Basin, York, Merck, Warren, and Clampett. Top 5 as the pace car rolls in this time by. Sure, it's going to be a fun one with these Xfinity cars. Hopefully we don't have a lot of net code like we've been dealing with for what seems like years at this point in the Xfinity Series car here tonight, but I guess we'll just find out in these next 60 laps. Basin, York into the restart box this time, and the green flag is out, and we are racing here at Talladega.
one lap here in the books of 60 tonight. Some already crazy 3-wide racing. We saw some cars down underneath the apron, fanning out. Almost had a first wreck here of the night, but all these cars save it. We stay 3 wide, some beating and banging in the middle. Kyler, Wynn, Logan York, Malik Ray to the middle. He's going to block that lane, and Landon, holy crap, these guys racy here early.
Yeah, and I'll try and avoid using the more colorful vocabulary when I'm about to say this term, but I'm already seeing some swinging going on out here between Malik Ray, Logan York, and really just between those two.
Some big swinging?
Yeah, there we go. You're the drunk one. You can say it, but I don't know what's going on between these two. Oh, contact in the back. Wyatt Gray and Bazinez, it looked like, getting into it, but they're going to save it. Some very odd racing here to start with in this race here tonight.
Yeah, I'm logging over here into the chat. Gonna have some fun here tonight. They're letting Mikey T get drunk here up in the booth as we stay 3 wide. Kyler Wreckham Win here in the middle. Here he comes. He's a bull in this field usually. Hey, you do not want to see him in your rear view. You might get spun up into the wall, especially if your name's Landon Velicky up here in the booth tonight. Daniel Falkingham comes on the top in the number 39. Cody Neagles in the 6 is going to win that big one here tonight. We'll see as he dips down to the bottom. But Logan York, man, that guy, that red hair and all, is getting it done here on the bottom lane in the 02. That Excel, Microsoft Excel. Man, what a paint scheme that is for Logan York. He's going to lead lap number 3, coming to 4 here at Talladega.
Yeah, don't get me started on the amount of times I've been trashed by that 82 car. We'll be here for a longer amount of time than we'll be racing here tonight. Garrett Mays, Cody Nagels leading the top side on that 3rd lane, trying their best to make it go forward when we had so much momentum in the 3rd lane, and all of a sudden it's now died out. But in the front 2 rows, we've got Logan York, Malik Ray. Malik's going to clear with a push from that 82 car, as Logan York is not getting pushed whatsoever on the bottom side of the racetrack by the 76 car. I'm not sure who is that. That's Scott Warren laying way off of York's bumper, allowing Malik to clear down in front of him.
Yeah, here comes Garrett Mains in the Wiggins Water Technology blue and white Toyota Supra. And Garrett Mains looking strong here early. John Ward, what up, brother, is in the chat right now. Dawson Wise as well. And guys, if you're just joining us, James Wagner gave me the kudos to go ahead, get drunk here tonight, have a little bit of fun. Drinking that red wine, that rosé, baby. Yeah, it's a little bit different from that beer they drink here down at Talladega Boulevard. Them titties flopping all over the place. Those beads getting all over the place. Hey, buddy. Evan Carlbon. Yeah, here he is in the infield. Woo-wee. Let's get drunk here, boys, as we go 3 wide. York, Ray, Mains lead it here on lap number 5.
Yeah, we got Dylan Pace and get it really loose as the 3rd car on the bottom. Not sure what's going on with him. That was our pole sitter here tonight, and he's just losing all sorts of momentum. He's got Jeff Merck behind him. I don't know why Basin was getting so sideways, and that hurt that bottom lane even more, just allowing Malik Ray and Kyler Wynn and Michael Guest and the other 85 of their teammates in this race to clear and lead the front of this field.
Well, I'm trying to put up a little message to get some more people in this booth. 32 concurrent viewers. We want plus 50 here tonight. Get on in. Watch this RNR Wednesday night. Malik Ray now leads here on the bottom lane. Here comes my wife looking all sexy and hot. She's going to jump in the broadcast as well. My sister-in-law, yeah, not my wife's sister. She's coming in the room right now as well. And they're bringing some more wine. Top me off, bitches. Let's get going here. We got a long way to go here at Talladega as Malik Ray still leads in the middle.
Oh, so you're going to have to keep talking. Oh, what up?
Landon's
sorry.
laughing so hard he can't even talk.
Well, I mean, there's not much going on in the race right now. It's just 3 by 3 is what always happens. But I guess I'll try and come up with something. Brian Hennings, how about him up there? The 74 car, 3rd in line on the top, followed by the Jack Shack duo of Ozranoff and Hoyer as Mike's yapping in the background. I guess he's trying to get some more wine. Go figure. But just solid 3 by 3 racing throughout this entire field.
Yeah, there's my wife in the background. Here I am in that Smooth Rider gear. SmoothRider.com, baby. Come get your smoothies. As Logan York still dominating here on the bottom lane. We stay 3 wide here at Talladega. Somebody's blinking out. I believe it's Malik Ray as my screen kind of goes blank for a minute. Hey, look at this right now. Scott Warren here. Man, Malik's still blanking out, man. That's why you guys are seeing nobody here on the track. Somebody's videotaping me from behind. My wife there in the nice little ponytails there on the side. Hey, yo, let's go. Malik Ray still leads that middle. Garrett on the top. Looks like a parking lot here early at Talladega. Somebody going to make a move? Come on, let's go 4 wide. Let's give some action to that Crow man, Jimmy Crow himself. Let's go.
I mean, we got 3 wide up here, about 7 rows deep, but everyone else just sitting single file in the back. I'm with you, Mike. Come on, let's do something back here. What are we doing? Let's get some racing. Who cares? There's 53 to go. And look at the line out there, Mike. Get a camera on that. The line of cars that are just single file all the way to the back of this field. I mean, that's obscene. We need to see some racing right now.
Yeah, we do. And hey, the chat's heating up. John Ward getting some laughs in. Dawson Wise, unreal quotes, and we're 5 laps in. Hell yeah, you're going to hear a lot more quotes out of me tonight. Cue them up here for the Discord. Butta Nips in the freaking race chat. I believe that's Eben Carlbon. He said, oh yeah, that red wine got to feather up your pants too. Hell yeah, I do, baby. Don't want to shit my pants though, because I'll tell you what, if I do, it's going to be a long night ahead. Troy Elliott, is that acceptable in the PGR rulebook? Hell no, it ain't, but guess what? They let me drink here tonight, and they said, go ahead, have some fun. So here we are. Brandon Broadfoot in the chat as well. Hey, what's up, Michael? Oh, yep, J.R. Miller. Haven't heard from him in a long time. Love that guy. Would love to see him back racing here eventually. He said, what's up, degenerates? And that's what we're doing. Drink some red wine. If you want to come join Landon and I in the booth here tonight, come to the RNR Discord. We'll let you on in.
Yeah, I mean, Mike's decision, let's just sit in an open channel. Because that's gone so swimmingly well in the past, but hey, I guess, you know what, it's a fun night here at PGR eSports, and really, we got to think of something to talk about, Mike. It's just the same trash as the past 8 laps have been. It's just 3 wide, and nobody doing anything right now, other than, I would maybe say, Garrett Maines and Cody Nagels trying their hardest to push on that 3rd lane, but they just can't get anything going because this car is awful. So we're just who knows what we'll see. And I'm still please, if you haven't already, go look at the line of those cars back there. Sit and file, saving fuel for what? For what? You know we're gonna have caution. Come on, get up here and race, and just try to avoid the wrecks when they happen.
Well, Sierra Clampert, one of those drivers, riding single file for her 1.2 million followers here tonight. She's live on Twitch. Catch her out at Sierra Races, baby. Let's go. Let's get it done, young buck. We'll see if the female can go to victory lane. Join Danica Patrick. Yippee. Here we go. Steve Sizemore right in front of her, right behind her. James Gilsdorf, straight out of Harry Potter in the number 97 Pacer Brands, as Gilsdorf looks to make it up to the front here tonight.
Straight out of Harry Potter.
Landon is literally dead. He can't even contain himself.
This is the best broadcast I've ever been a part of. I thought some of the light ones were crazy. This is we're 11 laps in. We got 48:50 to go, Mike. You need to start pacing yourself over there. But hey, look, the 3rd lane's dying out. Oh, and Malik's about to get turned by Logan York. He doesn't get turned, thankfully, for the rest of the front of this field. But look at the 3rd lane starting to come again. Garrett Maines, Cody Nagels, they're not done yet, but there's only 5 of them up there. You got the 74 Hennings behind that. I think it's Osmernoth and Huerta. Haven't seen Joe around in quite a minute, but here he is. And then everyone else is just sitting single file behind him. I think I'm just going to go off on a tangent every time about that, because that's starting to annoy me.
Yeah, Trevor Astronaut here from the south side of Augusta. You know what he's doing right now? He's eating them chicken wings right there live on his stream. You know he's doing it. And those pearly white teeth, baby. I love that guy. His smile. Man, it's a great one right there. Trevor Astronaut in that Toyota right behind Brian Hennings of Team PGR, making their way to the front here. And I'll tell you what, Lane, I'm not going to lie. We're having some fun in the broadcast drunk tonight. But so far, so good and clean here. We gave these guys some more fuel tonight. Malik Ray to the middle. And we've seen some really good racing. And, man, I'll tell you what. Maybe we'll get a good one here tonight, not have so many yellows.
Yeah, well, you know, I guess someone's got to be the sober professional one in the booth. That's my job tonight, and I can't even keep it contained with the way that some of the things coming out of your mouth right now. But, hey, look what's going on at the front. There's some weird stuff. Never mind. Garrett's not going to get clear. Oh, yeah. No, we're 4. What are we doing? What are we doing between Garrett Maines and Malik Ray? They figured it out. I guess Garrett got cleared, but that's one way to get clear. I don't really know how to describe that. Someone's complaining about it. Go figure. it was Kyler Wynn. Of course, he's going to complain about it. But, hey, look, I mean, we got a little bit of action right there, Mike, but now there's only 4 cars up there on the third lane.
4 cars, yep, on that third lane. And, man, the chat's heating up. Carl Haynes, 8-1 odds. Mike doesn't make it to lap 22 before having to pee or puke. And I'll take those odds right now, and I'm going to bet for me here, and I'm going to make it all the way to lap 60 without having to pee, without having to puke, without having to shit. As right now we stay 3 wide. Cody Neagles in the 6. Here he comes with a strong push from the 74 of Brian Hennings. And hey, man, I don't know, 55% fuel here tonight. I would assume we would probably get to a little bit over lap 20, maybe lap 25. So maybe a couple stop race here tonight. As eventually we're going to see all these drivers. I don't even know what I'm saying, but somehow get back to the bottom lane before those green flag stops. And hey, like you said, Landon, 37 cars. Well, it looks like 36 made the field. But all these guys on back, here's that train of cars parading around. Let's get racing, boys. Come on, let's go 4 wide here. We're at Talladega, sold out crowd. Girls here in the background about to slap them titties. Let's go.
Yeah, well, hey, look, at least somebody. Hey, and you know what? Thank you, Kyler Wynn, for going up to that third lane and trying to make something happen. I appreciate him for doing that. Axel Smith did the same thing back there, but I mean, he was 5th car in line. Not much was going to come from that. But Kyler Wynn and Cody Neagles, never thought you'd see those two working together, but they are right now up there on that third lane as Logan York decides he's going to clear up in front of Malik, make it a little bit harder on Kyler Wynn.
Yeah. He's from Ontario, that Canadian boy right now. We're going to slap that tariffs on that 82. He's going to have to park that shit very soon. As 0-2 of Logan York now to the middle. Hey, we want that USA to win here tonight, so anyone but win gets the victory lane tonight. Let's go.
Logan York's about to hook himself off Malik Ray's nose. I don't know what's going on between the two of them so far in this race, but they're going at it, and I mean, it's not surprising by any means. Logan York is... He's one of the most aggressive guys out here, and so is Malik, and so is Kyler. I mean, everyone up here are very aggressive drivers, but Mike, we're still not 4 wide. We're still just single file out back.
Yeah, we're single file out back, but we're 3 wide in the front, baby. Talladega Boulevard on your feet. Get them beads a popping, them titties popping out. Oh, here we go. Warren's going to pop out. He's going to go to the middle. And the number 76, this is War. Yeah, this is War. I guess that's his sponsor here tonight. And that Ford, as Malik Ray pushes him here into the tribal start-finish line. As Scott Warren, is that another Canadian? Man, these Canadians came to race here tonight. Him and Wynn trying to beat out Team USA, which is pretty much everyone else in this field here tonight. Well, Freddie Bazin is not sure. He's got a little different flag next to his name. So, man, we are a diverse group here on the Super Speedway Money Racing community worldwide, baby, worldwide. James Wagner's Welding. Don't forget to call him up, 336-670-3427. Go get them JB Welds here, and let's go. Here's Kyler Wynn here now in that third lane. Down to the bottom is Warren. And, yes, Scott Keziah. No, I'm not in a bar. We're just having fun. I'm just making my own bar here tonight.
Yeah, you might as well be in a bar right now. What I'm seeing in the background. But how about Scott Warren? I don't know who he is, but he's up here leading. He took the lead. He got a push from Malik Ray, and there's a lot going. What is? I don't know. Mike, I'm losing stuff to talk about right now because I'm partially distracted by you, and there's no racing going. Oh yeah, there is. Go to the back. They're 2 wide in the back. People are trying to finally make up some track position back there.
2 wide here in the back. 2 wide. We got that double wide trailer coming in with Kenny McCullough, Josh McCullough, followed by Dylan Jones. As they come here, we are starting to get racy on all these cars on back. They know, hey, what's coming up? Green flag stops. They're going to close that Delta, Landon, and guess what? A wreck's going to happen probably right before that green flag stop because they're all going to try to migrate to that bottom lane. Ooh, the 60. Jeff Merck off. Ooh, he gets to the apron. He saves it, Jeff Merck, man. He's out in his shed, racing, shaking, and baking. His wife's inside, making that bacon. If he could get to victory lane, maybe she will share some with him here tonight. Jeff Merck in the 60 for NBG out of Punta Gorda, Florida, trying to get it done.
How about those bars from Michael Triscaro we just got on lap 19 of this race? That was awesome. Someone's going to put that on the soundboard later. But, hey, look at the 82 car. He's all the way hung out to dry on that third lane, approaching a pit stop. But, you know, it's, again, probably one of the 20 teammates they have is going to let him in. But it looks like that's actually what's happening. Maybe with Bazin. Ooh, I'm not sure. And, yeah, oh, my goodness. Yeah, there goes 20 of the teammates going topside to go up and retrieve their teammate up there on that third lane.
Yeah, Freddie Bazinet's here in the 20 from Miami, Florida, now pushing Kyler Wynn in the third. Here comes Steven Miles in the 24. But sooner than later, Landon, these guys going to have to think about getting down to the bottom of that racetrack. But I'll tell you what, we are going to have one heck of a green flag stop if, in fact, we get to them here tonight. And that was the goal of the fuel strat here tonight with the 55% fuel. Let's not make a sprint out of it. Let's make it a little bit longer run to start the race. And so far, these drivers are doing a great job of that. Kyler Wynn, a great push. He's clear. Will he come down? He does, right in front of his buddy Malik Ray. As now they lead. Ooh, Kyler all the way to the bottom. He's going to clear down to the bottom. Axel Smith in a 97, third in lane on the top. So we have 3 cars there in that third lane. Everyone else 2 by 2 all the way through this field.
And Logan York saying he's going to come in a pit this time, so you'd assume the ones that everyone else up front are going to be trying to come in this time. Probably going to have a few guys that were hanging back in that single file train that they were doing for the first 15 laps. They'll go 1 more lap, 2 more laps, who knows, we'll see, but I think this front group's about to come in a pit.
All right, well, keep an eye on this bottom lane as a lot of guys looking to pit here. If you're in that second, third lane, it's going to be very hard to make that pit stop. They're going to be coming in here tonight for what would probably be 2 left side Goodyear tires and some Sunoco Racing fuel. Make sure you pack that thing up. It's going to be a couple stop race here tonight. Malik Ray on the bottom. Kyler Wynn, here they come. A slew of cars to pit lane. Garrett Main's in. Logan York is... Ooh, wow. Heavy on the brakes. Logan York, is he going to make it? No, he's not. He is going to go outside the commitment cone. He's in the grass. Logan York trying to save it. I guarantee he sped. And most of the guys stayed on the racetrack. But here's Wynn, Mains, and Ray. And I'll tell you what, Landon, they're coming in without a lot of cars, and that actually could pay off. Because, oh, there's some titties. Titties on pit road. You see the pit board? Hell yeah. Look at them big old titties.
Yeah, that'd be the 89 car, if I'm not mistaken. Those have been a feature of Mr. Osborne's paint schemes.
I think my wife's drunk.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Mike. I thought you were talking about your wife.
Oh, you thought you were talking about... well, she actually, no, but she got a breast reduction. So, yeah, those things used to be really big.
Oh, look at everyone else. Mike, the whole field is pitting.
The whole field is pitting.
Yeah,
Michael Guest.
Ooh,
Jeff Merck's turn. Daniel Falkingham turn. Ooh, somebody's rear end in the 76. Warren, no caution. We stay green. Hell yeah, this is what we call good old-fashioned plate racing. A huge green flag stop. The entire field into pit lane. Only one got jacked up from behind. The others are good to go. And Cody Neagle's literally already off pit lane by himself. I don't know how that is. He is way out there, way in front of everyone else. And let's, where's Garrett? Here they are. Garrett Mains linked up with Malik Ray, Kyler Wynn into the tri-oval. And Cody Neagles is like all by himself. This is going to be very interesting. Cody Neagles is literally exiting pit lane now, or on the backstretch now. He has, something must be wrong with Cody Neagles.
Cody, you want to turn? Are you okay?
Yeah,
Cody?
what is he doing? Why is he going so slow?
I have no idea what Cody's doing. I'm not sure if something's broke, but wow, this is a big development here with Cody Neagles. Here comes Michael Guest, though. Michael Guest. I'm not sure who's in front of him in that 5. It's literally nothing on the paint scheme. It's literally just number 5. No clue who that is. But Michael Guest behind Falkingham. Here goes that group that pit before them. Guest goes to block it. Mains goes wide. Malik thinks twice. Wow, this is some crazy racing up here. Oh, there goes
I don't know what's going on. Falkingham was up there door slamming with Malik Ray.
Can you tell me who the hell that is, that 5 car?
The 5 car, that's going to be, yeah, let's, one second, everybody.
Ramsey.
Chris Ramsey. Chris Ramsey.
Chris Ramsey. He must not even be on the lead lap. He is not.
He's not.
This
he
is
pit
crazy.
with the first group.
Yeah,
they're dooring again. Malik just threw Falkingham under the apron.
I mean, eNASCAR Coke Series pros, you got Michael Guest, Malik Ray, Daniel Falkingham, literally dooring one another. No one's giving each other an inch. And, man, this is a crazy race, almost halfway through. No yellows, one of the best RNR races we have seen in the season thus far. Let's see if we can continue that. 3 wide here through the tri-oval. Here comes the 90. D3, we haven't talked about him all night long as he leads that contingent on the top. Logan Clampett in the 44, as is Wyatt Gray. And, man, this race is heating up here as we near the halfway point.
Daniel Falkingham is just getting griefed. He's getting hit in every direction for no reason at all. Garrett Maines, what a clear. He took that push from D3 and said, I don't want to be behind the 82 and a 1 anymore. I'm going to be the, he's the other 1 car, I guess. So he's going to be the own number 1 car, and he's in the first position. How about that for Garrett Maines? But D3 and Logan Clampett, Wyatt Gray, Freddie Bazin is still leading on that third lane, 4 cars deep. And there's a little bit of separation, actually. Let's go back. Who's all the way back here? That's going to be Adam Young. Who is that? Sterling Theis, Stephen Miles, Axel Smith. They got their own little pack, and then Nathan Harper, Josh McCullough, and then it's just scattered all throughout the rest of the field.
PGR would literally blow up if there's tits that get flashed behind me. So, anyways, yeah, we'd probably make a lot of money here in PGR instead of pretty much lose money.
Yeah, and then the video would get taken down.
Oh, the video would be taken down. I guess we can't show titties on YouTube. We might have to get an OnlyFans for that. Next thing up, OnlyFans PGR. It has Daniel Eberhardt goes to the top lane. He looks to lead here at Talladega. Malik Ray to the middle in front of Garrett Maines. Michael Guest on the bottom, and all the heavy hitters now here up in the front. And let's go to the end of this pack right here. It's going to end with, I believe, Axel Smith. So 19 cars right now in this main pack, as we have now lost quite a bit of cars, 18 if I'm counting right. And, man, I'll tell you what, if I'm counting right being drunk, that is one hell of a count. And I did. I think I counted right, Landon. So, yeah, 19 cars right now in this pack. And I'll tell you what, if we get to another green flag stop, we're going to even have less than that here in this main pack. But the way these guys are racing up front, here comes Kenny Reel in that Air Jordan Camaro in the 11. And the longer we go, I'll tell you what, they are racing hard. And sooner than later, as you would think we'd have a yellow, but, man, these guys came to race here tonight.
Yeah, they did. Look at the bottom lane. It's completely dead, but I'm sure Malik's going to hop down there and save his buddies. Well, okay. He's going to stay right there. Well, D3 is still, I mean, we're back to just the 3x3 garbage that we had to deal with in the first run, Mike. But they weren't happy with the 5 of Chris Ramsey. Yeah, I guess he wasn't pushing Michael Guest. And Guest complained, then Basin complained about something. Who knows? But 3x3 parking lot in this lead pack. That second pack, who was that? I think it was Smith, Miles, a couple others. They managed to catch back up, so it's good for them. But right now it's just back to parking lot until we get to that next restart. Or pit stop, excuse me.
We are going to go down here to RC Live. I'm actually going to drag, I might just go down here for a brief second. And we are here with James Wagner, baby. Wagner's Welding. Tim Richardson here in the RC Tower. How's it going tonight, gentlemen?
Pretty good, you?
I'll tell you what, James, everyone's saying this is one of the best broadcasts they've ever seen. As man, the first thing I want to do is thank Wagoner's Welding, Ruff Neck Racing for letting PGR broadcast all these races. Each and every week, man, we are as professional as they come. But, hey, every so often, man, we got to let loose, have some fun. And this is probably the second drunk broadcast we've done. And already ratings through the roof. Now we're eclipsing 50 viewers. We had about 25, 30 until I posted that we're having some fun over here, James. And I'll tell you what, the best part of the whole night, the racing. No yellows so far halfway through the race. And we have seen some crazy battling here up front. This has to be a sight for your eyes here tonight in the Ruff Neck Madness Money Racing, race number 5 of season number 2. No? Well, we were just seeing if you had a word, buddy. You there?
Well, if he's muted, then I'll speak. Yeah, absolutely, man. The racing has been awesome. These guys are showing why they're the top guys in money racing. Absolutely.
Dude, you have a broadcaster's voice, and I think we need to get you in that broadcast tower, man. We need to get some more insight here from Tim Richardson here in the RC Tower, man. He sounds like he should be on NASCAR Sundays. Tim, 3 wide right now, and we have some heavy hitters up front. Malik Ray, Kyler Wynn, Garrett Maines, Kenny Reel now is getting involved. I mean, Michael Guest. We have 3 eNASCAR Coke Series drivers. I mean, Garrett Maines has been one. I mean, this is a great race. Now 30 of 60 in the books. And, wow, I'm stunned. This has been an amazing race, already a green flag stop, and that green flag stop was unbelievable. I think there was 3 or 4 cars that came in together in the next round. We had practically the whole field, Tim. And just tell us what you're seeing up here throughout the night.
Dude, these guys are putting on a show. It's sitting up here in the RC booth with Doug. I don't know where in the hell he went, but yeah. Like I said, man, it's the top guys in money racing. Some of the top guys in iRacing. They're putting on a show for everybody. The guys watching. It's been awesome so far. I'm speechless.
Well, Tim, you're hired over here at PGR eSports for Wednesday nights to broadcast with me. And hey, man, just like I said, thanks to James for letting us have some fun here tonight, because we are serious 99.9% of the times, but a couple times a year we like to have some fun. And so far the reviews are in. We're still growing in viewership here tonight. And hey, if you're in the chat here tonight, throw down one of those super chats or super stickers. I can't even talk the more I drink. If you see that little dollar bill sign here at the bottom and show your support for PGR eSports, hit that button, send us a super sticker or a super chat. Any amount goes to supporting PGR eSports as we close in on what will be the second round of green flag stops here tonight. So we're a little bit of ways from those, but we are closing in as Malik Ray now to the bottom, and he leads this race. Tim, I'm going to hop back up to that broadcast booth real quick, but we'll join you back here in a little bit, and hopefully James's finger won't be touching that yellow button anytime soon.
Yes, sir. You go have fun, brother.
All right, back here now with Landon Velicki. Landon Velicki, we are still seeing green flag racing, 33 of 60. What a heck of a race.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. It's kind of just the same stuff we've been seeing. I'm waiting for somebody to try and break up this group that's just dominating the front of the field, because then we'll actually have a good race. But hey, I'm looking at Logan York, and honestly, let me clarify that. I know he's a lap down, but if they wreck here, he
they're
gets
tit
away from
punching
the top
behind
3.
me. Hold on, they're tit punching behind me. I don't know what's going on. These sisters getting a little bit riled up behind. Troy Elliott in the chat. Drunk Mike, no cautions. May need to be a weekly deal. I'll tell you this right now. If we have 1 or 2 cautions and that's it tonight, I'll get drunk each and every Wednesday. I'll throw down a bottle of wine. I'll throw down a bottle of rosé. Hell, I'll drink some tequila. I'll head to the boulevard myself with all the beads, and we will see a lot of you-know-whats down there on Talladega Boulevard. As, man, it's been the same guys here up front most of the night, though, as Garrett Maines leads the bottom, Malik Ray here in the middle. But Freddie Bazinez, the king of the PGR Light Series, as he will graduate from that series here in just 3 races from now, as he goes for the championship here in season number 2 of PGR Lights. That's on Monday nights. Tomorrow night, PGR eSports returns for, I believe, Legacy something or another. I don't even know. Flyer's not even out. Got to get working on that, Landon. They have 0 registered drivers, but I'm sure we'll get plenty of drivers tomorrow night. JR Miller, shots on him, $10 sending our way here on the PGR eSports Network. Girls behind me getting crazy. These girls are all, they want some Gucci bags, some Yves Saint Laurent, whatever the hell they get. What? You're so proud of me? Yeah, I'm proud of you too. Shit, we'll go get a Chanel. Fuck them. Let's get these girls some bags. Send all that money on over here. Hey, maybe send enough. We'll sling some titties here live on YouTube tonight as Garrett Maines still leads 26 laps to go.
Yeah, we got some beef on the racetrack right now.
Beef.
Trevor Osmanoff and Logan Clampett were just going at it in the tri-oval, and Trev, we don't hear Trev get angry too often. He just dished it out to the 44. I'm assuming 44 of Logan Clampett, because Logan kind of just slammed. Trev got to him. Logan was caught sleeping, and Logan just slammed it right back into him. So I keep an eye on that 89 car. He might get back up there and cause some haywire up here.
Yeah, we're going to ride on board with Trevor Ashroff. There he is in the 89. Not too happy. The Jack Shack is back, baby. And Dawson Wise calling for a PGR Yves Saint Laurent collab. Hell, shit, let's go. Full send, baby. We'll take PGR really to a different planet. John Ward still laughing. He can't contain himself down there in Georgia. John Ward, always one of the best here on Super Speedways. We'd like to see him out here on the track tonight. but I know he had some bad luck the other night in Ron Morris Racing. Christian Martinez, Clampett, keep an eye on him. We'll keep an eye on Clampett here tonight. In fact, let's go find out where Logan Clampett is. Here he is right now. Logan Clampett will go to his cockpit view as Logan Clampett's going to lead that third lane in the 44. We also have Sierra Clampert, the only woman in the field here tonight. She is looking good. And I'll tell you what, man, what I love for everyone to wreck in the C's part and see Sierra Clampert get the victory lane in a race of this magnitude. Hell, she's cashed in PGR a couple times here in the last year, more than I ever have. Shit, I suck. But Sierra Clampert trying to get the job done here tonight. A little bit farther back, Logan York, he was up front earlier. Fort Meade, Maryland, and for Blind Squirrel Racing right behind Axel Smith. And Logan York trying to make his way back to the front. We go back up front. Here's D3. Daniel Eberhard riding that James Wagoner Welding Ford around the track right behind his teammate of Dylan Jones. Here goes the funky man, Daniel Falkingham, in the 39 out of Jonesport, right behind Malik Ray as he looks to get back to victory lane as well. And he is a winner of just the other night, and Malik Ray right now leads him, and he has no one in front as we have just 23 laps to go, and guess what? 0 cautions. Fuck it, I'm going to jinx it. Because I guess these drivers, you know what? We're just going to go green all night, Landon, because why not? I'm drunk, and they're just going to have the best race when I drink.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. There's going to be 5 crashes in after the last pit stop. You know better than that, Mike. Come on.
Oh, John can't race. I guess John Ward banned from RNR. Shit. Well, you know what? John's a good sport because he's here watching RNR. So, you know what? Screw it. We're all banned. I'm going to be banned, too, for being drunk on the broadcast. Nope, James gave me the go-ahead, so screw it. No, I'm not. 22 laps to go. We have green flag stops coming, Landon, and I would think, is that going to be the last stop of the night? Is this a one more stop race?
I would assume so. It took them to like lap 21, I think, when the first cycle started, somewhere around there. If they get to about 19 laps to go, it should be good to the end. That's what I assume, and you can kind of tell they're starting to ready themselves for it. The third lane just dissolved itself, and everyone's just kind of riding with what they got right now.
Well, we stayed too wide up here in the front, and I'm going to be serious for just a second. I do really want to thank James Wagner for having PGR eSports come on board on Wednesday nights to broadcast the race. I was doing some race control for him most of the time, wanted to make a change, and he facilitated that. I appreciate that. Appreciate him for letting us have some fun here tonight in the booth. I'm sure a lot of the people watching getting a kick out of this one, as we had a lot of viewers here tonight, a lot more than we had when we started the race. So I want to thank him for that, and want to thank all the drivers for coming each and every week here in this series. The series has grown into a really big series, and we've seen some really good racing, and man, it's really showing here tonight. This field is star-studded, and the stars have come out.
Clampett's around, or he saved it, I think. Oh, was that Trevor Osmernoff? Did he just get Clampett? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I got to take a look at this real quick.
You're fine. I'm going to go back.
Trevor Osmernoff just trashed Logan
Oh,
Clampett.
no. We might have Trevin Ashronoff.
He didn't trash him. He saved it.
Watch this. We're going to rewind. We
it.
are still green. Everyone, we are still under green flag conditions. Watch the replay. Watch the 89 to Trevin Ashronoff. He is going to wreck Logan Clampett. Oh, yeah. That is personal. That is beef. That is intent. That 89 gets sent right into the 44, and Logan Clampett is going to make the save. Man, that motherfucker's on 210. You know that just by watching him. Man, holy crap. He saves it. Trevin Ashronoff drives away, and we might see somebody else who's banned. Could be Trevin Ashronoff, baby, in the Jack Shack. We go back up here.
No. Do not ban him for that.
I'm not banning nobody. I'm just the broadcaster.
Oh, no, you're not. I'm talking to everybody. If he gets banned for that, that's a joke. I mean, it's eye for an eye is what we just saw happen right in front of us. I don't know if you caught it when the first time Logan Clampett just basically almost wrecked Trev. Hey, he just got him back. Let him race.
I need a drink.
That's what we got.
I need a shot. Okay, we're going to, everyone, my stomach's burning. Hey, whoever called me out earlier for saying I'm going to have to piss or puke, that has not happened. I'm going to make it the whole race. And, yeah, I'm going to make the whole race. Anyways, John Ward in the chat, what a save. Hell yeah, what a save that was. Logan Clampett, the wheelman. What a save, and that could save his race. But 19 laps to go. And like Landon alluded to, we are approaching those green flag stops. as we are 2 by 2, and that is why these drivers trying to migrate to the bottom. Malik Ray and Garrett Maines up here in the front. Here we go. We have action on pit lane.
Yeah.
Malik Ray
Malik
gets
and
into Michael
Guest.
Guest into the infield. No caution, Michael Guest. That could end his race. We'll see. Let me go to Michael Guest. And Michael Guest, yeah, he's still on the grass, Landon. I don't think he's going to be able to come out with these guys. He is losing a ton of time, making some ruts here in the infield. And you know what? He said, screw it. He's not pitting. And I don't even know if he can, because the way I believe you have to be within the commitment cone. So he stays out on the racetrack, and that could end his race without a caution. I mean, wow, this is crazy what's going on here tonight. But here comes Logan Clampett. Malik Ray still in his box, and Landon, he should already be out. So Malik Ray, trouble for him. As let's go back up front. Daniel Eberhardt, your leader, and we have Garrett Maines and everyone. Oh, Wyatt Gray, he's spinning coming to pit lane. He saves it. Look how many guys on, what is this, the second or third green flag stop? I mean, we've seen guys come into pit lane and spinning out. This is wild.
Yeah, I'm trying to, give me 1 second. I want to see what the
Well,
track
Dawson's in
track
here.
95
Dawson can talk too.
crazy. Hey,
I'm waiting for my
yeah.
shot.
Well, we'll take it over until you get that handled.
Hell
but first off, the track temp out here tonight is only 95 degrees. That's not crazy. I mean, it's a little bit hot. It can affect entries to pit stops and exits, whatever. But that's not crazy. We've seen it on every single stop so far. Well, I say every single, all 2 of them that we've seen. People just absolutely bombing it. And that time it was a pair of teammates, Malik Ray and Michael Guest. They just, I mean, I don't know if it looked as good as on the broadcast as it did, or what I just saw on my camera angle, but Malik Ray just threw Michael Guest off the pit road racing surface. And, well, they were both going to miss it no matter what. So Guest being there saved Malik, but at the end of the day, it's still not going to be for the best. The current leader of the race, technically, is Brian Hennings in D3. They are coming into pit this time. Sierra Clampert is going to be in third. She's going to come in as well with John Darnell. I'm assuming Malik Ray had to serve a penalty there, Dawson, and I'm sure you just saw it too because I saw you connect to the session a few minutes ago.
Well, first off, good evening, gentlemen. I've been keeping up, and I felt like, you know what, I couldn't resist trouble in the trial. Can't even introduce myself. Dylan Bason's around off the bumper of Kenny Real, but they save it. This has been incredible to watch, first of all. I've had a lot of fun watching, and I said, you know what, screw it. I'm going to go up there for the last quarter of this race. I'm going to watch it. And you're right. Penalty for Malik Ray, I believe. Malik got thrown off pit road, like you said. That'd be an unsafe pit entrance. And I wanted to touch on – oh, go ahead, Mike. I was going to touch on what Landon was saying.
Quick, we're going to get Dawson back in here in a second, but John Ward said, someone get that man a shot. Well, hell, they gave me the shot. Corbett says, cheers. Lisa W. said, cheers. Merck's wife said, who the hell? What the hell did I just walk in on? Well, what did you just walk in on? You walked in a drunk Mikey T for PGR eSports. As Garrett Maines goes to the lead, we're going to do a shot for that Wiggins Water Technology sponsor. And that shit tastes like ass, but it's all good. Oh. Ass isn't a bad thing.
Cheers to that, Mike.
Yeah, cheers to that. We're going to let Dawson jump back in here.
No, I was going to touch on what Landon said a moment ago as Falkenham goes to the lead now. You know, I was going to talk about the getting on pit road. Man, Dylan Payson, good grief. He's having a workout up front. I was going to talk about the entry to pit road. Number one, these cars don't like to stop. We know that well. We're all 3 drivers up here. These cars don't like to stop. They're very heavy on the brakes, very heavy on the rear brakes. But also some of these guys like to tweak their brake setups just a little bit, move more brake to where they're able to brake later, brake harder, get a little bit of extra time, and it benefits you on exit. And I know for a fact Michael Guest and Malik Ray are doing just that. Again, some of the professionals here in the field. A lot of these guys are. I do it myself when I get on here too. That could be contributing to it as well. Pack up front, under 15 cars, Falkenham, Dylan Basin, Garrett Maines, D3. A lot of the names you'd expect. One car, though, I want to point out. Sterling Thest. How about the 2 car right now? P6 on the racetrack.
Yeah,
dude, he's had a... go ahead, Mike.
No, you're good. Sterling Thies, yeah, and guess what? These guys are coming up on Malik Ray and a bunch of other cars to put them a lap down. I mean, what a turn of events there on that last round of green flag stops. Malik Ray, Michael Guest, a massive impact there coming to pit lane. I mean, that really changed the race and really now plays into the hand of Garrett Maines and Daniel Falkingham, who are, pretty much now the top of this class. But hey, I mean, we can say it all we want, but some of these drivers up here, name them, Dylan Basin, hey, even Sterling, Kyler Wynn, Dylan Jones, Adam Young. I mean, these guys right now, they've raced with these guys for how long now? Anybody's game here in the front with just 13 laps to go. And there he is. There's the man who really can take this thing home. It's Kenny Reel in the 11. This is one of his best tracks. This is one of his best car combos. And Kenny Reel looking stout right now in that third lane. Ooh, wow, that's a close call for Dylan Basin here on the top lane.
Bason's been all over the racetrack. Oh, and another, and Kenny Reel gets split. Great announcer's jinx right there, Mike. But hey, he's not over yet. We still got 13 laps to go here in a relatively small lead pack, and it's hard to kind of bet against the combo of Falkingham and May. What was that from D3? He said
he got hit by Daniel Falkingham is what happened. Daniel Falkingham said, no, sir, and sent him right back, return to sender.
Yeah, well, what's hilarious is D3 mic'd up and said, never mind. The second he got sent right back down there. But Sterling, D3 is not receiving the pushes that he needs to be from Sterling Theis right now. He's already mic'd up a couple times saying, Sterling, like, come on, push. And it's just not getting there for him right now. But so far, he's just kind of hanging in there, I guess, as they approach a very substantial group of lapped cars. Excuse me. As that, look at the combo of 82 and 20, that's Bazinez and Wynn. Pair of teammates, the only pair of teammates left from that brigade, trying to take it up to the third lane. No help with them, though. I don't think they're going to be able to get there, Dawson.
All right, we're joined in the booth now by Michael Triscaro, ready to take us home here for a couple laps.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Hello. All right, we got Daniel Eberhardt, Daniel Falkingham. Y'all are getting up there. We got 3 wide. We got Talladega.
3 wide at Talladega.
Sterling's coming up. Garrett Main's still trying to be in this. Malik. Who else do we have? Cody Neagle's still in this. You guys, I hear about you guys every day of my life. And I finally get to sit here and watch y'all race.
I my sincerest apologies for that. I feel bad for that. But hey, round of applause, Michael Triscaro. That was awesome right there. What a great broadcast. Look at this group of lap cars these guys are approaching. It's about 7 or 8 of them. They're getting told to go high, but it's too late. It is way too late for them to do that. Oh, they're all doing it. Oh, I'm trying to find it. Where are you at? They all go high except Malik Ray. He stays to the bottom.
Wait, Sterling's coming up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Sterling Theis is technically the leader right now. Malik goes to the apron. That's good.
Yeah, here comes Dylan Jones here in the middle. Cody Neagles, as Nikki alluded to, yes, he's still in this race. He has a shot here. Nope. Yep. I don't even know. Is Cody on the lead lap? No clue. Doesn't look like he's near the top of the board.
He's 2 laps down from whatever he was just slowing down on the backstretch earlier. Dylan in the lead. Let's go, Dylan. And D3. That very dynamic duo of Dylan Jones and D3 always locked at the hip together, taking the lead and taking control of this race from a pair of NBG boys, Daniel Falkingham and Garrett Maines.
This is incredible. I don't know. Malik Ray just jumped to the apron, full throttle, full song, never even lifted, and went all the way to the apron on the flat and somehow kept it going and kept it with the field right back there behind Logan York. I have no idea how he pulled that off. And now, look at this. Look at Malik and Cody and Logan. They got really nothing to lose here. They're going to jump around the leaders and try to at least make this tough. They're trying to cause problems. That's what they're doing. What I mean by that is they want the caution flag to come out. But they want all these lead cars to get involved. Not a unified effort, though. Kyler Wynn has about knocked the rear clip off of Joe Huerta's car, 4th and 1.
Yeah, Joe Huerta just threw some masterclass blocks on Kyler Wynn, but he can't block this one this time. That's tough, but and Bazinez, of course, following him. And now we got that third lane coming up. What are these other 2 lanes going to do?
Hey, all I know is this VCAV 312, you want to say show race instead of these guys? Hell no, dude. This is a drunk broadcast. Live on the PGR eSports Network. We're 3 wide. Here comes Kyler Wynn to the top. He's now going to lead the charge. Eberhardt's going to come up side draft. They almost wrecked. They keep it together. Dylan Jones here on the bottom. Someone's blinking out. Kyler Wynn sideways, slaps the wall, comes down to the field. Man. They're not wrecking. Holy shit. They're going to wreck underneath the apron. We're going to stay green.
No, they saved it. They saved it.
What a race, gentlemen.
Holy hell. I don't know how they all saved that.
I mean, they saved it. Well, a lot of guys on 210 and 180 is what caused that to be saved right there. That was pretty evident. I think it was a couple unfortunates that got taken out in that. Trying to see who that might have been. Well, did they? I don't know. It seems like everyone's still up here, including all the lap cars. And now we've got some more separation. It's still D3, Dylan leading this with it's the same kind of group of guys that we've had here. Hey, how about Adam Young? Great run for the Jack driver, the number 22 machine, third on the top side behind Garrett Maines. And they're good. This group behind them are going to have a tremendous run. Where are they? It's Trevor Osmoroth, Kyler Wynn, Dylan Basin, Cody Nagels. They are going to have a crazy run here out of 2.
Well, take a look here, Landon. 3 Jack Shack cars, third in the outside, fourth in the outside, and then Trevor Osmoroth bringing up that about 5th on the inside. Now he's going to have an opportunity to go to the middle, and all of a sudden, the Jack Shack has the most team representation here at the front among anybody. We're going to try 4 wide. How about Basin in the high-rent district against the wall?
4 wide racing as we were showing the cockpit of Dylan Basin. He slaps the wall. Cody Nagels gets into him. We stay green. Malik off to the apron. Malik slap down. Doesn't matter. 3 wide. Garrett Maines all the way to the bottom. Here is Adam Young, man. I'll tell you what, Adam Young, could he shock the field here tonight and get to victory lane, gentlemen? This is a heck of a race. 6 laps to go here at Talladega for the Ruff Neck Madness Money Racing, race number 5, joined by Landon and Dawson in the booth. We're going to take it all the way to the end. No yellows thus far tonight. We've been close how many times, guys? This is one of the best races we have ever seen. Adam Young to the point. Down the Alabama Gang super stretch we go. Garrett Maines now leads it.
Yeah, let me take this over real quick. Are we going to excuse what the 82 just did to Dylan Basin? I mean, it's a joke. It's a flat-out joke, and now you're going to get me on a rant.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is an amazing race. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, then I'll do it after the race. But
absolutely.
Right now, the 82 is, and you know, he's probably going to get up here and win the race, but nothing's ever going to happen because nothing ever does to him. Joe Huerta goes up.
Joe Huerta. Hell yeah, Joe Huerta blocks him.
Come on, Joe. Joe up there taking that push from the 80 to Kyler Wynn, and he's got a teammate in the middle of a little bit loose right there for Falkingham to Adam Young. But right now, Joe Huerta is still trying to lead that lane, but it's just not going anywhere, and Garrett Maines is going to be the leader of the race.
I would not be surprised to see Osmoroth jump up. Now he might have to go save his teammate. His teammate's all alone, but help on the way. A couple more cars to the outside. Trev is not one of them. I can't. Oh, man, I'm really surprised. Trev stays down. Now he lets his teammate in. Okay, that was the other thing I was going to say. Let him in, and they're going to go for it here. Watch out for those JSR cars. They're going to go for it. A couple more in the middle lane. I guarantee you will make moves. I would not be surprised if it gets a little bit frisky up here between Falkingham, Eberhardt, and Kyler Wynn. 3 guys that don't necessarily dislike each other, but certainly can rough each other up when it comes down to it. 3 guys that love to win. They're all inside the top 5 right now on the racetrack.
Yeah, they are. And Adam Young in the 22, man, he is holding solid. He's going to have to hold that line just a little bit longer. Oh, no, he's going to get pushed up by Garrett Maines. Garrett, who's going to split who? The odd man out. It's going to be Adam Young. A tough break for him. Down the back stretch we go. He's going to be pushed out. He's going to go all the way to the back of this main pack. D3, Daniel Eberhardt to the lead. He goes up to the middle. That opens up the door for his teammate Dylan Jones on the bottom with just 4 laps to go. All of a sudden, it's Eberhardt and Jones here to the point at Talladega controlling the field as Falkingham and Maines right now behind them looking for some real estate here. It's Sterling Thies now right behind Dylan Jones. We'll see these 2 teammates if they can work in cohesion here and stay up front. Eberhardt to the bottom. Maines now leads the middle.
Oh, Maines up into Garrett Maines, and they're going to save that. I don't know what caused that. Logan, hey, hold, okay.
Go 4.
I know that just happened. We're 4 wide in the back. Dylan Basin is approaching Kyler Wynn, and honestly, he better do something about what just happened to him because that was an absolute farce. But right now, he's still Kyler Wynn, Malik Ray,
this is
Freddie
crazy,
Basman.
Guys. I don't want to cut anyone off, but we literally are 3 laps away from going wire to wire. Green flag, and when is the last time, maybe a PGR race where we ran a Gen 6? This is freaking incredible. Let's go. 3 laps to go, 2 to go at the line. Wire to wire. Let's do it tonight.
Well, not even just that, Mike. It's the fact we're wire to wire, and these guys are throwing punches like it's the 12th round of a boxing match, and somehow we've all kept it straight. I have no idea. There's another one. Look at Falkingham top to bottom on D3. Outside's coming. That's Bassett, and he's tried this 6 times just on this run. His teammate Kyler Wynn not far in front of him. Neither is Malik Ray. Some movement coming from the 3rd line. I guarantee you, there it is. Wynn to the outside, hangs out. Eberhardt, new leader down the backstretch. It's going to be Falkingham. He may benefit the most. D3's not going down without a fight, gentlemen.
Tyler Wynn to the middle. He's going to clear to the middle. Dawson Wise, I'll tell you what, we got to get that clip. That was one of the. Oh, no. Caution is
Trouble,
out.
caution.
Oh, okay, come on.
Where's
Really?
the caution
Really?
out?
All right.
The caution
Really?
is for where? For when?
Smoke ahead of the leaders.
Who was it?
Oh, watch
Unbelievable.
out! The front of the field.
Oh,
Who is
my
it?
God. A caution. Maybe Steve Sizemore off the track?
Dicemore.
Yeah, here it is. We're going to go back to the replay. Before I show this replay, man, I'll tell you what, it could be me being drunk, but even my wife said it. Dawson Wise, I'll tell you what, that guy, somebody in NASCAR, call this guy up. He's sitting there in Tennessee. He needs to be on a broadcast in the Truck Series, in the ARCA, and the Xfinity. I don't give a shit. Put him at Cup. This guy just produced one of the best lines I've heard during a live broadcast with that boxing match. What do you want to call? What's the definition of that, guys? An analogy? There it is, an analogy. Yeah, that was freaking phenomenal. Somebody cue that up in the PGR Discord for me. Anyways, we're going to go into a chop review here, show the replay of this one. Guys, oh, God, I'm so pissed. This had nothing to do with anybody in the front of the pack. And unfortunately, you got to call the caution for the rule. Sizemore goes up the track, gets into Michael Guest. He's going to come back down. Oh, net code. He net codes as he comes back down, and that's all technology, guys. If you see him come down the racetrack, there's where the computer takes over. He bounces off the 54. He comes back down. As soon as he gets close to the 5, the net code sends him back up the track into Michael Guest, and that brings out our first and only caution of the night. That puts us in NASCAR overtime. So we're going to have only a one caution race because we're going to a green-white checkered, and there's only one of them. So this will be the one and only, but oh my God, I'm so gutted as we almost had a wire-to-wire race here tonight.
Well, yeah, and then I cannot wait for this race to be over so I can really say what I want to say. I'll just preface this by saying, as always, it's going to end up in the hands of the 82 car. So might as well just end the race here. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. We did have a good race going on there, and that's I don't get it. Why are we wrecking back there? I don't know. Whatever.
Well,
anyway.
Well, I was going to say, I'll tell you this much. I think the only reason the caution flag is thrown, and we'll get confirmation, is because they were so close to the leaders. I mean, Steve Sizemore was a few feet from getting clobbered by the race
call off
leader.
work. Hey guys, 3 laps. Yeah, God, I'm shaking up over here. You know, this is a drunk broadcast. I've been having fun, but in all seriousness, this is the best Ruff Neck Madness Money Racing race I have seen. But man, I wish we had a rule for something like that, where if the caution happens that far back and the driver has absolutely no chance with 2 laps to go, we just let it go green. That we'll have to look at that in the rule book, because there was just no reason for us to have a caution and bunch up this field in the front. Luckily, we only have one shot at a green-white checkered, so we're not going to sit here for another 30 minutes and watch some cars pile into one another. But I just want to once again give a shout-out to every driver, but whoever caused that caution, which was netcode, so I don't know if I can say it was Steve Stein, but for every driver in this field, for literally putting on a show, not just for myself, Dawson, Landon, but for everyone at RNR that puts these races on, and everyone in the chat here tonight. We've had over 50 viewers all night long, and it jumped up about 20 viewers when we said we were having a drunk broadcast tonight. So thanks for coming on in, having some fun with us. Dawson is always one of the best in the business. Landon, he's learned a lot here in the last year. He has just been phenomenal here for PGR eSports. Me, well, yeah, whatever. Usually I'm professional. Tonight I'm having fun. Drunk on red wine, drunk on rosé. Jose, doesn't matter. Daniel Falkingham is going to bring us back to green. Kyler Wynn, who's the last person Landon wants to see win this race, he'll start second. Dylan Jones will start third, right in beside his teammate Daniel Eberhardt. And I believe Freddie Bazinez will start in fifth. That'll be our top 5. But, wow, what a race. And like Dawson said, these guys were throwing haymakers. It's not like they were just parading around, saving fuel, riding single file. We saw saves throughout the entire field all night long. Blocks and drivers getting into the wall, coming to pit lane, spinning out. We've had it all. What a great night. Danny Barnes said $10 super chat if Landon twists off now. I don't know what that means, but Troy Elliott will match it. Send him
I know
in.
what he's talking about.
Oh, he knows? Good. Let twist it off because that'll be another $20 to PGR eSports. Hell, Josh Fryer. Josh Fryer, Sterling Thies was running good. They're pronounced Thess, so I guess I'm wrong. Dawson's probably right. He knows how to pronounce all the names. Young Buck getting it better. Drunk PGR is the best yet. You're one of the best announcers. Shit, I'm not the best announcer, but when I'm drunk, I'm pretty damn good. Mark Person, let's hear it, Landon. Yeah, hell yeah, let's hear it. Cameron Craighead, he'll match it. Dude, we're going to get another $30, Landon. What do you have to do? Twist it off. I need some money.
I mean, I know what everyone wants, and it's the thing that everyone's been saying for a significant amount of time. But I want to clarify something before that happens. And we
for the post race, Landon.
Yes, it's going to be the post race. I'm not stupid.
Okay,
I know. I'm not doing it now.
So if I'm understanding this, it's you twisting off on the 82 at Kyler Wynn. Listen, if you're in the chat and your name's Danny Barnes, if your name's Josh Fryer, if your name's Mark Person, if your name's whoever, and you're going to throw money down, stick around here because Landon Velick is going to go off here post-race, RNR. The pace car is going to dip down onto pit lane. We'll have 2 laps to go. The race is official no matter what. It doesn't matter. A caution will not fly. We're going green to the end. Falkingham, the 39. Kyler Wynn, the 82. Lead us to green here. We get into the Tri-Oval. Fans in the stands, all on their feet. The Boulevard rocking into the Geico restart zone. Green flag back into the air here at Talladega.
I will point out that it is Kyler Wynn lined up behind him is 90 of Daniel Eberhardt. Those two don't get along too well, so what's D3 going to do here? They've already been going at it in this race. Daniel Falkingham with an early jump from a push from Eberhardt's teammate and Dylan Jones on the bottom side of the racetrack. Who's going to split out third, Dawson?
I would look for Joe Huerta, Landon. I think he's desperate. It's been a little bit since he's been around and been in a position to win. I think he's the first one to move, and he's got a teammate just a few rows back of him. I was wrong. Car behind him. How about Chris Melton representing the RNR boys? He's the first to jump out. It's the MVG entry of Harper, but they're all alone here in 3. Nobody else has jumped out yet. That puts Osborne now 2 rows behind his teammate. I'm telling you, Landon, it's going to be the Jack Shack boys that jump out first. But Dylan Jones, how about the move by the 35? He goes all the way to the race lead off 4.
2 by 2 here into the Tri-Oval. It's Dylan Jones, Kyler Wynn. Funky Man, Daniel Falkingham, Daniel Eberhardt looking for more. Is anyone else going to peek out? Make that third lane work? I'm not quite sure. White flag into there. Final lap here at Talladega. Win just an inch ahead of Jones. It's going to be one heck of a last lap. Take it home, Landon and Dawson.
Dylan Jones getting that push on the bottom side of the racetrack. Still no third lane, and if they're going to do it, they need to do it now. Big crash in the back. Huge, enormous crash out of turn number 2. Is not relevant to the rest of the race, though. We're going to crash again. Brian Hennings saving it. What a save by Brian Hennings. Now we got a third lane starting to develop. It might be too little too late, Dawson.
You got to go. If you're going to go now, if you're Eberhardt, you got to take it. You don't have any more time to wait. You have to go right here off turn number 4 and try to get around the 82. It's the bottom lane push that works. Jones up in front of Kyler Wynn. There goes D3 to the outside. He's got Huerta. They're gonna have a run in that third lane. Here comes the third. Eberhardt, drag race to the trouble. Wynn turns the 90. At the line, Joe Huerta steals RNR on Wednesday night.
Joe fucking Horta! Joe Horta from Fontana, California! Victory for the Jack Shack! The Jack Shack is rocking tonight! Trevin Astronaut, the boss man's gonna be happy! Holy shit, what a finish here at Talladega for the Ruff Neck Madness Money Racing! Holy cow, Joe Horta brings it to victory lane!
Mike, do me a favor right now.
I am.
Right now.
Yes.
And it's going to preface everything that I have to say. Go into the Tri-Oval, coming to the checkered flag,
well,
and go into the cockpit of Kyler Wynn.
We will, but let's give, we got to think about the man who won first. Let's give him his respect, his due. He's going to go burn him down here tonight. There comes his boss, Trevin Astronaut in the 89. He is so happy here tonight. Look at that car. He's burning him down here for all the fans. 60 viewers here. 60 viewers, the most we've had all night, as Joe Huerta, victory lane. Holy shit. What did we just watch?
Yeah, Joe Huerta, I mean, Dawson was giving the Jack Shack their flowers, and they get a double podium here tonight. That's awesome.
I'm going drone cam. And look at it. Look at Trevin Astronaut, his boss, burning him down here. Horta, Falkingham, Astronaut. I mean, 2 Jack Shack drivers here in the top 3 on the podium. We're going to have a word here tonight with Astronaut, Falkingham, and Horta. Little do they know that we had a drunk broadcast. They're gonna have the time of their life. But, man, what a scene here on the start-finish line with Joe Horta and Trevor Astronaut, and what a big upset. Cameron Craig had a $10 super chat. Awesome race tonight, and go off on win. We're going to go off on win because now is the time. We're going to go back here into the tri-oval on the last lap. Is that what you're alluding to here, Landon?
Yeah. Just take a quick look at his cockpit.
Okay, Kyler Wynn. He is right behind Dylan Jones in the 82. We're going to go in his cockpit here. We're going to slow it down, slow motion. He is holding a straight line right behind Dylan Jones. And Mark Person, let's go, Joe. Oh, yeah, he starts losing it. Goes up the racetrack, turns D3, down into Jones. Tries to save it on the 210. And let's see if he does it. Yeah, he still saves it. And he ends up 4th, but you can see he's on 210, which girls behind me have no clue what that means. Doesn't matter. He saves it, ends up P4, getting money. But you saw what Landon's pissed about. Now you're going to hear Landon full tilt here live on PGR eSports Network.
I mean, do I have permission now?
Oh, yeah.
Infinite
Frost in the chat. Infinite Frost said he did not lose it.
I think we're well aware of that, and thanks for everyone that's, I'm just going to be preaching to the choir at this point, but I'm trying to say, where do I even begin? What does that show you? Like, he's in here crying that he got net coded. Sure, Kyler Wynn is a hell of a driver on iRacing. He is. That's a fact, and everyone knows that. He's one of the best there is, but he's almost too good for everyone else's good, because he knows exactly how to get in these and manipulate it, and it's just like everyone. Oh, speaking of, let's go. Oh, never mind, he left.
Let's fucking go.
I would love to have a conversation right now.
I was gonna say, Mike, you know what? Sometimes in these post races on certain other places, they bring the people up here to argue for themselves. I don't know if that wouldn't be too bad an idea right now. If I do say so myself.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we're here live on the PGR eSports Network. This is post-race action. The winner tonight, Joe Horta, Daniel Falkingham in 2nd, Trevin Astronaut in 3rd place. And right now we're going to bring a lot of guys here in the booth. But first and foremost, we are going to speak. Well, I don't even know if Trevin Astronaut is. Yes, he is. He likes them big.
Here,
he likes them chunky.
Big,
he likes them big. He likes them chunky. Talk to him dirty. He's the man from Augusta, Georgia. His name, Trevin Astronaut. How's it going tonight, bud?
Spit on me and spank me till I'm dirty, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Jack Shack 135.
Spank him till he's dirty. What a quote out of Trevin Astronaut. Man, I'll tell you what a freaking race by every driver here in the field. If you're just joining this Hangout Discord, James Wagoner let me do a drunk broadcast tonight, and this was a broadcast for the ages. And Trevin Astronaut, every one of you guys here tonight, put on one of the best shows you will see here in Money Racing. But Trev, tell us tonight about this race and what it took to make a Jack Shack 1 and 3.
Hey man, I'll tell you.
And
what,
by the way, can you share your video so I can put this up on the live thing right now, please?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I got triples, bro. It's got that little white thing.
I don't care. We need to see those pearly whites.
Oh wait, hold on. Shit.
Share your middle screen.
Wait, come back to me. I gotta put clothes on. Hold on.
Oh, you gotta put clothes on? Wait, what? Trevin Astronaut has to put clothes on. Wow, we can't even go live on it. The guy's got to put. This is getting better by the minute. We are joined by a lot of drivers here. They're gonna just kind of stand by as we do some interviews. But Kenny Reel has joined us. Josh McCullough, the race winner. We'll have a word with him. Evan Carl Bussey, his real name Evan Carl Bond. Daniel Funky Falkingham. We'll have a word with him as well. I am drunk as shit. Not really, but I still had some fun. I like him big. Are you back yet?
Yeah, I'm coming. Hold on. I gotta get the ball. Baby.
You're coming or you're coming?
I'm gonna come.
I'm going to come. He's going to come. And he's going to go live on video here. We're going to have a live video. Hey, look, Danny Barnes throwing $10. Troy Elliott throwing $10. Cameron Craig had $10.
You know what's
mean,
crazy, Mike, is that I didn't even get to go into my full rant, and they were already. I guess I said no. But, no.
I'm done with these professional broadcasts because you don't make any money. I do one drunk broadcast and $40 more here on the live stream. One of the most viewed live streams I've done. I mean, hell, is this guy gonna go live? We need to see those pearly whites.
I'm coming. Hold on.
Let me say
He's
something.
brown. He's not black. He's
Mike,
brown.
hold on.
He's
got
from
Trev
Brown
pulled up.
Town.
We gonna let the hair down.
Okay, whoa.
We coming out, baby.
Here he is. Here's Trev.
Look
We're
at
gonna
them
get him.
things.
Hold on.
Are some
We're gonna
pearly
pop
whites.
him up
Damn,
big.
them are white.
Look at them white teeth. Hell yeah.
We're celebrating tonight, boys.
Oh, shit! This is the best broadcast yet of all time. The girls are behind me. The pit girls are behind me, Trev. They're cheering Blown Motor Guy live here on the PGR broadcast. Trevin, walk us through this night.
Let me tell you what, man. I don't even know what happened. I'm just out here fighting for my life. I had 1 minute and 30 seconds of damage. I shouldn't have even been here. I should have been dead. But you know what? Oh shit. You know what? I forgot you guys are recording. That was nice. That was smooth. that was a little. Yes, sir, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's right,
Yes, it
baby.
was. They know anything is possible, and that's you know, that's my interview tonight. Anything is possible for the Jack Shack. Hey, follow us on Instagram at the Jack Shack Racing. Let me tell you what happened. All right, this is what happened. We came out here with some kahunas, some big old kahunas. We came out here tonight deep, like them big girls, deep.
Yeet. She thick. She thick.
She was thick, baby, and we were running. We had one yellow flag. When the hell do we get
We
one
had
yellow
one
flag?
yellow flag that we shouldn't even have had. We got to change the rules.
Shouldn't even.
I mean, that thing's way in the back. It's like the caboose. We didn't even need
rid of
that
him.
yellow flag. Hey, well,
Get rid of him, hey.
Trev. Hey, man, wow. Jack Shack goes to victory lane. Tell us about your teammate here tonight, Joe Horta.
Oh. I got some things to tell you. First off, SoundCloud / the Jack Shack. Joe Horta's got a mixtape on there. Most viewed mixtape with 10 views. Go ahead and check that out.
Is he on
Let me tell you
OnlyFans?
something. He's gonna be. He's gonna be tonight, big boy.
I ain't gonna be. No, I ain't gonna be nowhere near that shit. Don't listen to him.
The audacity. Word of the
Ain't gonna
day,
happen.
people. Audacity.
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, damn.
Oh, you will. Don't worry. You're gonna get this. We used to say in KSR, you finna join the TTA. It's gonna be the Tip Touchers Anonymous tonight, baby. We finna be touching tips all night, baby, like we did on track. We finna be pushing. Well, let me tell you about Joe. Let me tell you what happened. Boy,
Here's Joe.
This
Here's
was
Joe.
nice. Let me tell you about Joe. Joe races once every 4 months. And I tell you what, Joe's got this thing. Watch, he'll disappear. And this Batman-looking motherfucker will come back and he'll cash. And what does he do? Look, can you go to his car? Can you show his car on the broadcast?
Well,
I don't
we're
even know what
showing
the
you
hell's on
right
the
now.
hood. Yeah, you show me. You know, them pearly whites, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Hell
Hey,
yeah!
Let
Augusta,
me show you,
Georgia, let's hit that strip club. Yeah!
Hey, outside.
Let's go to the pink tonight.
Oh, hey. Don't tell me what a good time, baby. Hey, shout out to the Blue Flame in Atlanta. We got all the hoes. We got all the girls out tonight. I'm so sorry. But hey, let me tell you about Joe. Oh, where the hoes at? Hey, y'all know what we talking about out here, man. Y'all let me run wild.
We got
tonight.
an eNASCAR Coke Series Pro. We got to interview second. That guy, he's probably sitting like, what the hell did I get myself into here? Daniel Falkingham here in the chat.
Bro,
Freaking folks.
I'm gonna let y'all go the rest of the night. I enjoy listening to this. You're giving me all the content right now.
Daniel Falkingham probably streaming live on Twitch, and this has to be the best broadcast of a PGR eSports we have ever seen.
I got my drink.
Hey, let's go. Knock that back, Dan. Knock
I
that
am
back.
Yeah. Oh wait, Daniel Falkingham! Look at Daniel Falkingham.
Shot.
Here he is,
Y'all-
taking it.
Y'all about to make me an alcoholic, I swear.
Yeah,
Yes,
this
sir.
is an eNASCAR Coke Series Pro. Look at that. He's got a PGR 500 championship trophy.
Show that thing.
He's
Show
got
that
a.
thing.
He won $2,000, $2,000, and the trophy,
Woo! Look at that thing.
and the
got
PGR,
two.
the 2024 PGR 500 champion, the 2024
My
PGR
God.
champion. How many other trophies? I mean, this guy's one of the best in the business. He races here with us each and every day of the week, man. It's an honor to have Daniel Falkingham join us. Daniel Falkingham, P2 here tonight. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, hang on. I need to get these trophies and shot right here
This is
while I do
amazing.
this great interview. But yeah, we kind of just chilled by our time at the start of the race because I was hoping we'd get some green flag pit stops, and thankfully we did.
This could.
And that allowed us to cycle right up to the front and put us in a spot to try to win. And then we had the caution. I was worried I was going to run out of gas, but I forgot we had one GWC, so I knew I was good to go. And yeah, so I knew I had to survive this one GWC. And thankfully, we almost got killed. We missed the wreck. And I thought I won the race. And then old Joe Hurd out here with a heist of a century out here stole it from us. But I'm not going to complain about a P2 after I had the start of the season we had. Came out with a good night, some good points. We're making a run for this championship. But like that, another like some sort of prize go along with these babies right here. So yeah, it's been it was a good night, which could have got more, but I can't complain after the great race we had.
Yeah, we had a great race here tonight, really. I mean, I don't even know if I want to count that one as the caution because it really was so far in the back at that point with 2 laps to go. But what a race. I mean, you guys were, like, I believe it was Landon or I think it was Dawson talking about it. Like, it's not like it was single file. You guys are throwing haymakers out there on the track, guys into the wall, guys sideways, saving it, coming out in the pit lane. I mean, what a freaking race. I mean, by every single driver. I mean, kudos to the entire field here tonight, Daniel. And, man, if we could just keep getting some racing like this, man, what a tide will turn here in the money racing community.
Hopefully it's turned for the better. I know PGR's been struggling the last couple weeks, last couple months, and I know hopefully we can have a great race tomorrow night. But hopefully this can lead to many more good shows because I mean we're capable of putting on good shows like this. It's just it seems like it's been every once in a while, but we need to make this a consistent basis, and we'll. Because I mean, we had a good group of guys over here. I've learned a lot racing with these guys. It's made myself better at super speedways. That translated over the coke stuff too. So learned a lot over here, and hopefully we can keep on putting some good shows for the lovely people at home.
Absolutely, Daniel. Well, P2 here tonight. Daniel Falkingham, a win the other night. A P2 here tonight. The man is on a mission, and he is closing in on a SummerSlam 499 this summer, and we'll see if the man can sweep the PGR field. PGR 500 champ, PGR 2024 champ. He adds that SummerSlam. We might as well call that the Rory McIlroy Grand Slam of money racing. But, hey, one man went to victory lane here tonight. We'll bring him in just 1 second. Before I do, hey, we don't want to have to give refunds out. Landon Velke, make sure you stick around because you have a lot of shit talking to do to keep that Troy Elliott donation here to PGR eSports around. But the man with the man of the hour here tonight, none other than the Jack Shacks, Joe Horta. Holy shit, the sun never sets on a badass. His name's Joe. We'll call him Cool Man Joe. Victory lane here tonight, Joe. Walk us through that last lap and that victory here tonight in RNR Wednesday night.
What's up, baby? You know, nothing new, just showing up, cashing, like Trevor said. I got work the next week, so I ain't gonna be racing for maybe until next Wednesday. So this is my one and done, and it'll probably be another month or two until you'll see me. But you know, that was a good race. Track tent was good. Cars were really stable. You can hold 3 wide, no problem. It was a little what's it called? Gridlock at times, but it was good. You know, that one caution kind of screwed it up. I feel like that would have been a really good finish between the top guys, and there's some lap cars in there that would have made it interesting, but worked out in the end. I got a really good push from Kenny Rule, as always, his specialty, and you know, just skirted around on the outside and stole one from under their nose. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, Joe. Well, I'll tell you what, dude. I'm watching that finish. I see all these cars coming down. I wasn't even thinking about you for a minute, and then they all start wrecking, and man, you just see that one car. I'm like, dude, you know what? A good guy won the night. And not everyone else is good guys, but truly a good guy in the service, a guy that doesn't create problems, a guy that's not involved in the drama, not posting in the Discords, just doing his own thing. Cool Man Joe comes here to race. and, puts up, shuts up, and that's what he does. And, man, no one more deserving to get a big win here in one of the biggest series going right now, RNR, Joe. And, hey, you know what? Before we let you go here tonight and get to Landon and Dawson for the last words, anyone you want to thank or shout out?
I want to say thank you. I appreciate that compliment. That was nice. Thank you. And PGR is on the way up, continuing on the way up, and that's only going to keep going. And I want to thank the entire Jack Shack. They just know what they're doing. I get in there every night. I might show up late. I showed up 5 minutes before qualifying, but I know they got me. Got a game plan already going. So just big thanks to them as always.
Mike.
This thing on?
Hey,
Hello?
you there?
All right, so I guess
Oh,
we're taking
shit.
care of this.
All right. Well, this is what we're going to do. If we're still on live, this right here is going to be for Joe. We're going to do a little toast, a little toasty
shit.
toast for Joe. All right, Joe. We're going to do a little toast for you. This is for love. This is for honor. If you can't come in her, come on her, baby. Hold on. We about to shotgun this motherfucker.
Trevin Astronaut pulling a Kyle Larson and Caitlin Larson shotgun, as we've seen Kyle Larson's wife do many times, as
boy,
Kyle
a White
Larson
Claw.
goes to victory lane, and a White Claw to the dome for
much
Trevin
fizz in one of
Astronaut.
I don't know, Mike. Too much fizz in one of those, I think. That's probably not a good idea.
Man, I mean, the guy, where'd you learn that? On all those cruises you go on, or what?
Hell yeah, baby. I just got squirted on by a White Claw. I don't think that phrase has ever been said before, but hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah, that white power,
That's
yeah,
on
baby.
PGR broadcast.
You heard it? You know what they say? Lay down a towel before you go at it, baby. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Ah, hell yeah. From Brown
That's my
Town
team right
all the
there.
way to the big time here. And RNR PGR. It's the blown motor guy. Trevin Astronaut, baby. Hell yeah. What a night it was. As Dawson Wise will bring him back, and Landon Velicky. Landon Velicky, I don't even know if he's still here, but he has some
He's
words
not,
to
Mike.
say.
He's gone. He's
Oh,
long gone.
no.
He's not
he is
here
gone.
anymore, Mike.
He is gone. We're gonna bring up that checkered flag finish one more time here for our viewers as we go back to the last lap and bring up that win by Joe Horta. You see him there, second in line on the top. Man, what a race. And right here is where it changed. Kyler went up the racetrack into Daniel Eberhardt. Horta holding it steady. Kenny Reel behind. Jones gets turned. Jones comes up the track. Misses the one completely. Gets into Kenny Reel. And the one gets the job done. That's Ross Chastain. That's a NASCAR driver. Wow, guys, I mean, like I said, kudos to all the drivers here tonight. They're the real winners of this one, as are all the viewers here tonight. Here are the race results. Joe Horta to victory lane. Daniel Funkyman Falkingham in second. Trevin Astronaut in third. Kyler Wynn fourth. Dylan Bass in fifth. Garrett Maines in sixth. Freddie Bazinet seventh. Kenny Reel finishes in eighth. Sterling Thess ninth. Daniel Eberhardt the third and 10th. Joshua McCullough in 11th. Adam Young in 12th. Stephen Miles here tonight, 13th. Dylan Jones, 14th. Nathan Harper finishes in 15th. Chris Melton in 16th. John Darnell in 17th. Sierra Clampert, a great run. It's good to see her back on the racetrack. Finishes in 18th. In 19th here tonight, that's going to be Brian Hennings. Wyatt Gray in 20th. Logan Clampett, 21st. Axel Smith, 22nd. Jeffrey Merck, 23rd. Scott Warren, 24th. Chris Ramsey, 25th. Malik Gray, 26th. Logan York, 27th. Michael Guest, 28th. James Gilsdorf, 29th. Brock Westermiller, 30th. Jared Haynes in 31st. Kenneth McCullough Jr., 32nd. Steve Sizemore in 33rd. Cody Neagles, 34th. Nash Brambilla, 35th. Cameron Craighead, 36th. Quentin Steinbach in 37th here tonight. That is your race results, man. What a night it was. I drank a lot of red wine. I drank a lot of rosé. We had some Hennessy here on the chat. This had to be the best broadcast PGR has ever had. It's got to blow out that first drunk broadcast we did. Want to thank James Wagner, Wagner's Welding, for everything he does for the money racing community, as well as letting PGR Sports broadcast, and not only broadcast, but let us do a drunk broadcast here tonight, when normally we are as professional as we can be. but all the viewers had some fun here tonight. I had a lot of fun as well. My wife, my sister-in-law behind me, and a lot of the race here tonight. Trevor Ashroth bringing some great commentary, some great video, as well as Daniel Falkingham, Joe Horta as well, your race winner. What a night it was here for Ruff Neck Money Madness Racing. And wow, what a night. Tomorrow night, we're back live on the PGR eSports Network. And we'll be Landon Veliky on the call. And we'll have hopefully another good race there tomorrow night. I want to thank you all for the Super Chat, Super whatever stickers they are, and everyone involved for putting this race on. We'll see you all tomorrow night live here on the PGR eSports Network.